For 25 years, Chicago Debates has been empowering Chicago public school students with their after-school program.
Now students can take part in their 3-week immersive speech and debate camp. Here with all the details is Executive Director Dr. Toinette Gunn and former participant Fatima Mendoza. Thank you both for coming in and joining us.
Hello. Thank
This
you
is so exciting because I believe that so many people judge you by how well you speak, how eloquently you make your point. So on a program like this, I can only imagine that it gives the participants so much self-esteem. Is that a fair assessment?
Absolutely, yes. Debate cultivates a number of skills, and when we talk about, all of the many things that it can do for a young person, social emotional skills is one of them. There are academic skills that debate helps students to cultivate and strengthen, career and leadership skills, but definitely when you think about those social emotional skills, it is things like, self-confidence and listening, right? And empathy, some of the things that you may not immediately think about that this activity helps them to cultivate.
Yeah.
And it really is a very transformative and life-changing activity.
Fatima, you just graduated high school and you're going to Harvard this fall?
Yes, I am.
Wow, and you've been involved in this program for a couple of years.
Yes.
Tell us your story, how'd you get involved, and what actually attracted you to the program?
Well, I actually joined my school's debate team my sophomore year of high school. I joined because a friend was on the team, and I was very shy at the time. I didn't think that I would be willing to go up in front of strangers and properly articulate any argument. But I decided to step outside my comfort zone and go to a meeting, and I ended up loving it. I felt that it was just a very welcoming environment, and it was also very interesting to step into an environment where we were all preparing to articulate arguments regardless of our personal stance. And part of that process is, of course, learning to speak with confidence, which is a skill that I definitely had to learn to develop throughout my time on the debate team, and that ended up guiding me in my current intended career path.
Which is?
Law.
Law. Yeah, absolutely. Got to put in front of the judge or the jury, or both, and convince them.
Yeah, so talk more about whomever would like to address this, confidence, because it makes or breaks whatever you're doing. Yeah. Whatever you're doing, you need confidence. Yeah. So how do you really teach that? How do you...
Well, part of confidence comes from being prepared, right? And what students do in this activity is they really, truly have to spend a lot of time preparing. They also prepare for the other side of the argument. And so when I spoke earlier about empathy, you develop empathy from listening, but being open to others' perspectives. And so as a debater, they have to learn how to argue all sides of the argument. So you have to prepare for that. But that self-confidence comes through all of that preparation and then just doing it, right? Getting out there and participating in the activity, but it's then seen in so many other things that they do. And I definitely want Fatima to chime in because her story around how that confidence helped her to apply to Harvard.
Yeah. Sure.
So personally, like I said earlier, I started out very shy, but once you get to the actual tournament, you learn that everyone is in the same position as you, and your job is to focus on what you want to articulate and sort of express that as best as you possibly can. And that's a skill that becomes easier with time, and for me, it was definitely extremely beneficial because over time, I developed a lot of self-confidence, and I was able to learn how to articulate myself to the best of my ability, regardless of what I had to argue. And I also had the opportunity to articulate these arguments in front of students from all across Chicago, and I interacted with students that I otherwise would have never met, which also contributed to gaining some sort of self-esteem, which ultimately led me to have the courage to apply to my dream school, which is Harvard.
Wonderful.
Oh, wait.
That's amazing.
Really quickly, though, because we have to go. Who can apply to the camp? Has the camp already started? What do we need to know?
Great question. So camp registration ends July 13th, and it is open to anyone really in the country at this point. And so we have a virtual speech camp, so any student across the country can participate in that. And we also have debate camp that will be for 2 weeks, virtual and an in-person option. And you'll love this because the in-person camp will be at Whitney Young.
Your
alma mater.
All right, you did your research. I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it free?
It is almost free for Title I students or students from high poverty schools.
Okay.
Non-CPS students, there's a different fee for those students as well, but go to our website, chicagodebates.org.
Age range?
6th grade through 12th grade.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming in and telling us about it. And Fatima, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Go, girl.
Awesome. That's
you
amazing.
represent us
That's
well.
amazing.
CPS.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, ladies.